Alright, what's up guys? This is Boogie Boogie. I'm hanging out at that game store. And I wanted to go over some Fei Long punishes on Elena today. The main reason is I know a lot of Fei Long players have a lot of trouble with this matchup. Elena seems to do everything in the neutral that Fei does well, except she does it a little bit better. And the crappy thing about it is she pushes Fei Long away. So the biggest tip I would have for the matchup is don't leave damage on the table. Whenever you have a punish, you need to know the punish. So that's what I'm going to go over today. In this matchup, I would recommend going for stun rather than corner carry. So I would always try to punish into DP if I could. And I would always keep 1 meter stuck. And you'll see why at the end of the video. So here we go. I'm going to go into the lab. I'm going to send the dummies to each have 2 meters. And I'm going to record various things that Elena does that she could whiff, that she might drop in a combo, and we'll see how to punish them.
It's the battle of the century! Fight!
Alright, I'm going to set these 2 dummies up mid-screen. Set the memory, and the first thing we're going to go over is her scratch wheels. This punish is going to work for her EX scratch wheel as well as her heavy scratch wheel. So we'll set her to do it, set her to block. Let's try that again. Alright, here we go. Now for this punish, Fei Long can dash up fierce and cancel into anything. So, block, dash up, fierce. He gets that every time on both her EX and her heavy DP. The timing is a little tight, as you can see I'm not hitting it every time, but you can definitely get a good amount of damage off of it. I'm going to set her to do her light DP, and we'll see that it doesn't work. She's actually able to block. I think that Elena does light DP for a corner whatever, but I'm not sure. I don't think she would use it too often, but just in case, you never put yourself in a bad situation. One of the things that Elena does really well is punish Rekkas, so you never want to try this into a Rekka because she's just gonna block. For that, you just raw Rekka. Ooh, I'm awful. Sorry, guys. There we go. Alright, let's get back to mid-screen, and let's record the next thing. This is a move that I see Elena players use a lot, and they get away with it. Light scratch wheel. That's actually -7. Fei Long can punish for free with Rekka, but one of Elena's biggest strengths is all of her moves have really weird hit stun. So this is definitely something you'll want to hop in the lab, you'll want to practice it. Punish for free. There's a 5-frame window in Street Fighter for punishes. So if you're having trouble, you know, I didn't get reversal that time, she was able to block. She didn't do it a little earlier. There we go. There's one danger with this punish, and it's not if you mistime it, because you really shouldn't mistime it. You should get your timing down, you should know this punish. But if she does a medium kick or a heavy kick, and you try to wreck it between, you'll get hit out. That second hit will catch you, and it sucks because it puts Fei Long in a bad situation. See, I tried to wreck it in between those hits right there, just got hit. And that'll happen every time, but if you block all the way, you still get the Rekka punish, but the weird hit stun again. It's something that you gotta practice. Ah, missing it. There we go. And it's like that on all of her Link's tails. You can light punch Rekka, all of them. You just have to know which one's coming out. The thing I would recommend is I would definitely recommend changing it up. Maybe don't go for the punish every time. Make her think that she can do it for free until you need it. this is probably one of the biggest punishes in the match, the heavy mallet smash, or the EX mallet smash. The person that I see punish this the best, Fudo, he punishes with Fierce every time. The dude is too good. So, we'll set the dummy about this far away, set the memory, medium punch into EX mallet smash. When you're playing this match, especially if you have an advantage in health, you know that Elena is going to want to get off the EX mallet smash, so you got to look for it. It's very hard to react to, so try to anticipate it. And if you block it, you get a free VP. That's for free. 5-frame reversal window, you can just mash it, you'll do it. But the punish that you want to get is Fierce in a DP. It's a little bit harder, but you can do it. Now I did the medium kick DP there, and the reason why is you'll only get one hit of the EX or the heavy DP. So you get a little bit less damage, a little bit less stun if you do heavy, and it's the same thing with EX. If they want guys to Fierce EX DP, only one hit. So it's definitely not worth the meter. Just go for the medium kick DP. You can FAC it in the chicken wing, get the extra stun, get the extra damage, but again, when you're playing this matchup, I would recommend keeping 1 meter. Alright, we're going to reset. We're going to go over the spin sights. All of Elena's spin sights are -7 except for her light one. And I'm not sure exactly which spin sights I see Elena players doing combos, but I know that they want to spin sight so that they can get off their healing. So I'm not going to show it because it's just a little tedious and it's ridiculous. It's obviously negative, that's something that you should know. So just practice punishing the spin sights. The only thing with them is they all look the same. All the extensions look the same, all of the normal ones look the same, so unless you're sure that she's not doing light, I would recommend maybe trying to just block for a little bit. If you're close, you can get jab into Rekka, but EX is the only one to me that's obviously not a light, so this is probably the biggest punish of the match, and I haven't seen any other Fei Long player do this, but I think that Fei Long players need to know about this. Try to get a proper distance on this. Get to tip range. Alright. Fei Long's hitbox is bigger whenever he's crouching than when he's standing, so I think that that'll be a good distance. Let's see what happens if I crouch. Okay, yep, it hits me if I crouch. So, that was stupid. My execution's a little bit better on player 2 side, so I'm going to try and do this on player 2 side. Alright, that's where we need to be, right there. So I've watched a lot of footage on Fei Long versus Elena, and the thing I always see is someone tries to test it, like, oh, does that work? No, it doesn't work. The frame data says it should work, but it doesn't work. Maybe if you try sweep, no. Crouching meters, nope, that doesn't work. EX Rekka? Nope, that doesn't work either. Alright, let's see if I can get this. Pretty difficult punish, but you can walk forward and EX Rekka. Wow, this is actually a lot harder than I thought. cannot do this. Alright. Here we go. This is a punish that does work. I was doing it earlier in the lab. Alright. Alright, I'm crazy. It doesn't work. Unsure why it was working earlier and now it's not, but alright, yes, that's obviously gonna hit. That's really weird. This moves her forward. Get Elena at a spot where, there we go. Alright, it only took 10 minutes, but I did it. And what's happening is it's not at tip range for Fei Long crouching. This is at a tip range for Fei Long standing. If Fei moves back just a step, ooh, that's gonna whip. But with Fei Long standing where you're standing, sweep will connect, and you can delay your Rekka and hold forward for a couple frames, and it'll work. I don't understand why, but I think that EX Rekka has a slightly bigger hitbox on it, and if you hold forward for a couple of frames in EX Rekka, you'll catch her recovery. As you see, it's spacing dependent. It only works at the tip range for Fei Long standing, not tip range for Fei Long crouching. And the reason for that is because, like I said, Fei Long has a bigger hurt box whenever he's crouching than whenever he's standing. This is definitely something that I think could change the matchup a lot, because up until this point, you know, most people have been under the impression that she can just sweep for free. And the fact is, she can't. So it's going to be up to you to learn not only the punish, the timing, but the spacing of when this punish is going to work and when it's not. It's really difficult. As you guys saw, it took me quite a while to do it, and I've been practicing this for a couple of days. But yeah, walk forward, couple frames, EX Rekka. There's a big danger with this punish, and I'm going to show you that right now. Let's see, training options. We're going to put super all the way up. You can accidentally get super when going from down back to quarter circle, or to holding forward for a few frames, quarter circle forward. The input leniency in the game shortcuts that to super, and it's pretty unfortunate for Fei Long players because you get that, and that never works. There's just not a big enough hitbox on it for that to connect with Elena. Her wonky hurtbox just kind of helps her out in that situation. So when playing the matchup, like I said, you want to keep 1 meter on stock, but you never want to have 4 meters and try that punish, because then you're going to burn all of your bar. It's just, you're going to be in a really bad spot if you try that. So try to not get super in this matchup, actually. That's what I would recommend, is don't get super, because you want to have that punish on deck all the time. Alright, that's all I got, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the big section in the middle where I didn't get the punish, but yeah, now we have something to do against Elena. So good luck, good games. Subscribe to that game store on twitch.tv and check us out on YouTube. We have a lot of Street Fighter footage. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.